So today is all about our visitors, and we really want you to get comfortable with how BNI works. Hopefully you've seen our structure here, but we also wanted to ask several of our members to come up here, or from where you are there, just kind of share your experience with BNI and how it's helped your business. So let's start with Mike Hamby.
I'm in the car business, and the car business is a pretty crazy business that most of you've heard. And during the recession that we had, the one thing that actually kept me alive was BNI, and it was a lot of the folks in here and some that have gone on to other things, but just a network of people that have helped us. To give you an example, I'm kind of like Rodney when it comes to the computer, and I had 2 years worth of data built up that I put in a few weeks ago, and in a 2-year period we sold 91 cars and did $1.7 million in business in BNI, and that's really huge in the car industry. I had a partner that didn't believe in BNI, and after we put all the numbers together, he's now a believer as well. And now he says, "What are you doing in BNI next week?" And so BNI for me has been awesome. But on the other side, there's just one more side of it, and it's what the referrals that I've been able to give to people, like Angie helped us with a floor plan for another dealer that they'll financing their cars for quite a few $1 million worth of business. Kevin Yee helped me with my air conditioning system as far as the vents go, getting the ducts lined up. Chris Carew did closets for me to help my wife get organized with her shoes. They were a mess. And I've just Barry's helped me install a system. I've got Dave who's done our computer at home. When I get in trouble, which is often, he takes care of us. So it's a wonderful organization. And last but not least, these folks are my friends, and that means more than anything. So it's just really, BNI is an awesome organization. If you're not a part of it, I highly recommend that you get plugged in. Thank you.
Yes, 25 years ago, I was sitting in about the same seat you were. I answered a mailer that BNI put out. So I had to drop out to be Mr. Mom for about 10 years, but I've been involved with this group off and on for 25 plus years. And my favorite testimonial story is a HVAC that's in Bartlett that I've been trying to knock on their door for years and couldn't get anywhere. Got more frustrated than anything else. And one day I just said, "Hey, does anybody know anybody at that company?" Like I asked today for Grandview Window and Door. And Judy Smith, antennas popped up, and I think she had done a closing with the owner's son. So she did her due diligence and got me in that door, got me past that gatekeeper, got me to the person I needed to see. And up till now, it's about 18,000 and change counting, and that thing just keeps on rolling. So, that's paid for a lot of membership dues, but, by the way, I'm taking her out for lunch today. You should. Yeah. But, that's just kind of the way BNI works, As John said, it's a giver's game philosophy. What you put into it is what you get out of it. And, I'm so much wrapped into this. And like Mike said, we're friends on top of that. So that's what it is. Thank you.
I've been in BNI since 2014 with Cartridge World. I'm with a new company now. But when I came in, people are automatically receptive. They started buying from us. Some of them were already buying from us because I had been in another BNI chapter some years before, but I stepped out to finish playing Mrs. Mom and finish homeschooling my kids. And then when I came back here. And it's the same thing. And so just to give you a testimony, for 2017, I looked at my total sales for BNI because you can track it through the website, so it makes it easy for you to see what you're doing. And so I put in a 30% increase, which they said was about average. So I charted it out for 2018, and before the second quarter, I had already reached my goal for 2018. So this works. If you work the system, it works, because everybody here helps one another. I mean, I'm sitting here writing down all the names of all the people that have helped me and our business. It's almost everybody in the room. And then when I decided to start my new business, which is all things new, my husband is running our business, Cartridge World, and I would not move over into this seat until he was ready to come take Cartridge World's seat, because I was not willing to give up the amount of sales that we get from BNI. I mean, it reaches across chapters. I get business from almost every chapter that's out there. There's 15 or 16 of us. So, it's just monumental what happens when you're in this group and you work the system. So, just to say, if you're considering it, it's a good thing.
Thank you.
I started BNI in either 2007 or 2008. Took a little hiatus when I changed companies, and then was very fortunate to come back to this chapter. I've been in the Germantown chapter the whole time. Even when I was out of the BNI chapter, I still continued to get referrals. And talking about relationships, Mike and I go on vacation together most years. That we are all friends, and it's so easy. I have one of my friends, Rodney's doing some work on it, and she called me the other day, and she's real paranoid, and she goes, Angie, is it okay if Rodney goes to my house by myself? And I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. That's one, and it's the confidence in the people that you can do referrals for. Banking is sometimes hit or miss. I pride myself on relationships, and in the last year, I was trying to calculate it all in my mind, but I have probably closed around $7 million in loans, which in banking, that's over my entire yearly goal. So I of course, believe in BNI. It does work. We do build relationships. I'm confident to have people go into other people's houses, and it's a great organization.
I joined actually in March of this year, and I've been in mortgage lending for about 10 years, but I'm from Memphis, left to go to college, and gone for 15 years, just moved back in January. So being a 100% referral-based business in the mortgage world, it was definitely important for me to, A, get my name out there and let people know what I do, that I'm not a kid anymore, I'm in the business. And luckily, Ms. Judy Smith invited me to come in, and that's a huge referral source for me in my business is real estate agents. But the big benefit that I've really had personally is I really pride myself on being a educational source and a go-to person to all my clients. So I've been able to definitely refer trustworthy people, this marketing team, to so many clients that I've had even just in the past 6 months since being here. So it is a little intimidating coming into a big group like this, and I'm not one that's shy, but it's a little scary to try to figure out how am I going to get to know all these people, a lot of stuff. The one-to-ones are huge, I think, in just building those personal relationships and making sure not to just do one, but to follow up one-to-ones with one another. And if people don't know you, they know who you are, and they're not going to refer business. So that's really what I've been focusing on as a newer member, just really trying to build those relationships and rapport with other members. Thus far, it's been wonderful. So if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to ask after me.
So, you hear us talk about one-to-ones. We meet weekly. For some people, they think that's a lot, but this is my only marketing team, so I've got to get with them on a weekly basis, let them know what I'm looking for. So that's important. But outside of this, our one-to-ones, that's really where the referral really takes place. When we're sitting down one-to-one outside of this meeting and really getting specific about things that we're looking for. So that's part of BNI. But when you think about your marketing, you want to do business with people you know, you trust, and you like. And I can truly say the 5 years I've been in this group, I like everybody in our group. I don't hesitate referring business to people that I know, and it's worked out really well. It helps my credibility when I can refer people that do other things to my clients. It just makes me become the go-to person. So it's, BNI is very valuable. So again, we're very appreciative of the guests that have come, and check us out. Catch somebody after this meeting to talk and ask questions and find out more. But we appreciate you coming and learning more about BNI.